What new information did I flipping gather here? I don't see a flipping exclamation mark anywhere.
Come, my little
I
Grace.
mean, that pretty much should link to that as being innocent. Oops, get back on there. Is there an exclamation mark somewhere that I'm just missing horribly? I don't see it.
I must
no?
act on thought.
Okay, a little struggle.
Is there something?
Oh, right, link the just the actual guilty thing with
What
the
a
innocence.
revelation!
What? I had no idea to do that. Wow, revelation. Would Madame seize the opportunity and attempt to improve and continue to hide her financial woes? Yep, she was scapegoat.
Order and method.
Okay, not that one. Maybe the other one?
Things are
There we
beginning
go.
to become clearer.
They certainly are. So we know the maid is innocent. I should be reading this text right. I have no doubt in young Florette's innocence. What I do doubt is the behaviour of Madame van den Bosch. If what I heard is true, her treatment towards Florette is disgraceful. Indeed, it is. So we know she's innocent. Well, she's no longer crying. That's good.
Anything to
Okay, never mind. Her portrait's crying. This is not the first time that anger's been taken out on you, right?
She never used to be such a witch. When the Viscount was alive, she was much nicer. He was the head of the house, he gave the orders, and he treated us right. I would have gone long ago, monsieur, but my family can't afford for me to be picky about my employment.
I was not aware you were supporting your family, and at such a young age.
Papa lost his job at the factory just before he left for good, so Maman had to work even more. I was old enough, so I went to work. When I joined the Van den Bosch house, the Viscount was very kind. I didn't think he would care, but he wanted to help. He gave me some extra in my first pay pack, enough to keep the landlord from kicking Mama out at least. No one had ever been that nice before. I didn't know what to say, but all he wanted me to do was work hard for her. He even let me to go home and visit Mama and my brothers at Christmas with a food parcel from the kitchen. Mama said she had never seen so much food.
Oh, what a nice guy.
It's always been hard for her. Even before he left for good, Papa wasn't around much, and even when he was, we both wished he wasn't. My brothers were too young to remember what he was like, I hope. When I walked in Mama's house, everything seemed so much smaller. I must have got too used to the size of this house. I swear, you could fit our house in just this lounge. We didn't have much, but we didn't want for much. It was simple and it was home.
The valuables in the house do not determine the love it shares.
Someone should tell Madame that. Not that she'd listen anyways.
I will uncover the truth of what happened today, mademoiselle. That, I promise you.
The Viscount's kind nature shines through again. His treatment of the staff is quite a contrast from that of the Madame's. From the way this young Madame speaks of her family, I cannot believe she would risk her employment at the house and put them in an even worse position.
Merci.
Indeed.
I shall take everything you have told me into consideration.
And we will indeed. Nothing tied to that, okay. So that just leaves the bedroom.
The longer you're here...
Okay, never mind. We don't talk to her. She's distracted, looking at the window, probably watching her mother. And here's the bracelet. It was carefully concealed inside a rectangular metal tin. Yep, it was in the chimney. Huh. So does that mean Angeline was suspicious? Is the culprit? Because she reached into the chimney.
I must act on thought and fact, not on impulse.
Okay, so do we? No.
This will not get me any
Throw her away from game. This ain't Danganronpa.
I cannot see the logic
Okay.
here.
So what do I actually link here? Oh, so did she
I
open the
should
windows
not
up?
be surprised by my own...
The stage of burglary and later ghost survival is totally unacceptable. I cannot believe I allowed Madame Angeline to deceive me for so long. Hiding the bracelet inside the chimney and staging a burglary. All part of a calculated and devious plan. I should bring this investigation to an end. Enough of my time has already been wasted. But I will not be satisfied until I know why. Damn, so it was the actual victim. Yeah, Among Us, Danganronpa, same thing. In the end, you fought out the culprit. Yo, guilty woman.
The longer you're here...
Oh, we don't speak to you. Okay, never mind. Bye, guilty woman. See you in jail. Wait. She's not going to go in jail, is it? It's her own thing. She stole her own thing, so... She's not even going to go to jail. There's no crime. I mean, the only crime is wasting police time. Do you go to jail for that? So how do I end this specifically? Oh, talk to Elizabeth. Right, yeah, because she's the one that reported it. Right. Hey, Elizabeth, I solved it. I've solved the mystery. I almost said murder.
Certainly, officer.
Where did you address the house? I believe it's time the truth behind the missing bracelet was revealed.
You have found the culprit and the bracelet.
Sure, Sam. The way you said that makes you very sus.
Everything will be revealed in good time. Would you be so kind as to gather everyone in the lounge?
Alright, everyone, we gotta gather into the lounge. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Of course.
Merci,
We gotta make this all
Mademoiselle
stale.
Elizabeth, for gathering everyone. Will Madame Van den Bosch be joining us shortly?
She stormed past me not long ago, and I have not seen her return.
Oh, wait, I can hear her. Hello. We have solved the crime and now we're going to do this all detective style, gather everyone in the lounge and go, who did it?
Sorry. What do you mean? There's no
Very well. Under usual circumstances, I would wait. But I think we have spent enough time on this matter, n'est-ce pas? We shall have to proceed without her.
I'm here.
Right, we're all ready now?
This morning started like any other. My usual ordinary patrol. Until I was approached by Mademoiselle Elizabeth about a suspected burglary and a missing bracelet.
A crime I've been falsely blamed for.
That I shall come to.
What's the
I began my investigation outside, but it was not long before I realized there were no signs of an intruder. So I turned my focus to those in the house. You.
She stormed off.
Oh, okay.
She threw a hissy fit and stormed off.
Okay.
Must be the way. Sam's typo in.
Florette,
Oh, yeah.
your time here at the house has not
Typical
always
race
been the
traits,
easiest
drinking.
for you, shall we say.
Mm-hmm.
I do what Madame tells me.
Righty.
And to the highest standard, I presume.
Madame's
all you need
standards
to do.
are very high.
Ah.
I do my best.
Mhm.
Always the wine. Or the vodka. Or the anything else.
And you would at least expect fair treatment for the work, not to be spoken to in such a cruel and vicious way.
Monsieur?
I refer to how poorly Madame Van den Bosch treats you. You are at her beck and call, and she does nothing but belittle you.
That is Maman you're talking about. Just wait until...
It is nothing but the truth I speak, mademoiselle.
You
All
don't
the while,
teach-
mademoiselle stands
Okay,
by
okay.
and does not even notice
You're
such
excused.
cruelty. That must have angered you. Perhaps you thought it was time they deserved some retribution.
What's he doing?
Stop trying to put words in her mouth.
I am merely giving her a voice, one that has been silenced for so long.
Maybe I do think she deserves it. She's had the world handed to her on a plate, and the likes of me get nothing.
A motive begins to rear its head.
You're just trying to get me to admit to something. Well, I've done nothing.
We know she's innocent.
Allow me to finish. I am sure you will want to hear what follows. Let us return to this morning.
Wow, it's the barman. As you were fetching breakfast, you took another task on which ended up delaying you
I
further.
was only trying to help Lizzie.
You must have known how Madame would have reacted to your late return, especially with her prior treatment of you.
She's angry at whatever I do.
But nonetheless, you were willing to help a colleague, a friend, knowing what the repercussions could be. And that show of loyalty to your friend has been the thing that proved your innocence.
Monsieur?
Because of such willingness to help, you were delayed in town, meaning you had no viable way of taking the bracelet from Mademoiselle Angeline's room. There was simply no opportunity.
So it was Elizabeth.
Hmm?
It was Elizabeth.
No, we know who did it.
What?
We know who did it.
I missed it.
I guess you weren't paying attention to the film. So, it was in the chimney,
Oh yeah, like we thought earlier.
in the bedroom, where the crime took place.
I was in the chimney.
Because a certain person put it there. The person it was stolen from put it there. AKA there was no crime.
AKA, why did we
She
spend...
put it there herself. Which is why Poirot is now getting a bit more...
Annoyed?
Yeah, because he's like, we're wasting police time here.
Yep.
He never said that until...
I'm sure
he
that
fa-
is a crime to waste police time.
It is. Me and Sam discussed it earlier. You get a fine. So that's the only crime committed.
I told you! Maybe now Madame will believe me.
It is evidence not even she can ignore. Which then leads us to Mademoiselle Elizabeth. Mademoiselle Elizabeth, you have been with the Van den Bosch family for quite some time now, correct?
That is correct.
You have grown close with both ladies of the house and your fellow members of the house staff, would you say?
Of course. And I certainly hope they feel the same.
Oh, probably matters they're not aware of, because...
Officer, please.
Elizabeth, what is he talking about?
I am referring to the lengths Mademoiselle Elizabeth has gone to remain in your maman's employment.
It is Madame's house. She can enforce whatever rules she chooses.
Even if they are going against the very nature and cornerstone of man, to love.
I still do not understand.
Perhaps that is best for everyone. It is neither my place nor my want to make this situation any more awkward than it needs to be.
Oh, thank you.
Besides, it was not that story that cleared Mademoiselle Elizabeth's name. Rather, Florette's.
Florette's? But she was not here for most of the morning.
But when she was, more precisely while preparing the table in the lounge, she noted that, against regularity, you arrived alone for breakfast, without Mademoiselle Angeline by your side.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
It means that I found myself with two suspects with potential motives. But with a lack of opportunity, I was left with only one. Mademoiselle Angeline.
Okay.
You can't believe I would hide my own bracelet.
It's the only explanation that remains, but perhaps Floyd would be more satisfied hearing the truth from you?
I have nothing to say.
Yeah. What did I fall on the tree?
Oh my god.
I think it was Envy that said that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so tempted to click that one.
The second one?
Now Fear. Okay.
How dare you speak to me like that? You have no idea what you are talking about.
Uh-huh. I know that losing its fish must be heartbreaking and terrifying. But perhaps I don't, but your mama does.
You can't actually believe I would hide my own jewelry.
All the evidence points to you, lady.
If you didn't, explain to me how your memento tin with the bracelet inside came to be lodged inside the chimney of your bedroom fireplace.
You have no proof I put it there.
Besides you being the only one in the room alone, even after finding the bracelet, I still did not know why you had done it. Until I contemplated why Madame was selling so many heirlooms and art.
You had no right to snoop through our house in the first place.
When it is part of my investigation, I have every right, mademoiselle. The unpaid bills and final notice from the telephone company.
Maman can do what she wants with her art. That means nothing.
But when there was no more art to sell, what then? You could not risk her taking your father's bracelet
that's why she hid it.
and selling it. So, you staged a burglary pretending it had been taken, preventing her from selling it. Then you stood back as the innocent Florette paid the price.
She didn't think about me at all. She was going to take my bracelet and sell it off. It would have just ended up on some old wrinkly wrist. I didn't think Maman would blame her. I didn't think she would do anything.
I don't even know why she's blamed her. She's pretty much the reason she's fucking innocent. Because even when she came back, she's been staring daggers at her the whole time.
But she did. And somehow that evidently didn't cross your mind. When Madame returns, you shall have it all to explain.
Maman can't know what I have done. She will be furious.
But Mademoiselle Florette will be proved innocent. And that is what is important. No crime has been committed, so I see no reason why this should continue any longer. It is time you considered the consequences of your actions. And now, you must face them head on.
Oh.
Maman, you're home.
Of course I am. And I've brought someone that will bring some order to this chaos.
Major Felix Hagen. He may hold the rank of Major in the British Army, but I question his authority here at law. In police matters, I'm the authority. This is my investigation, and I will not have Madame dictating the results any longer.
Major, I can assure you I have this situation under control.
From what I have heard, you are far from it.
The missing bracelet has been found, and the guilty party has been identified.
I am well aware that the maid-servant was behind it all. And yet I see her standing as free and innocent as you and me.
Oh, he's one of those dicks.
I am sure Madame van den Bosch has informed you of her suspicions, but I'm afraid it was merely speculation.
Excuse me?
After conducting a full investigation, the evidence and facts led me to deduce...
I'm going to go for the top one.
I certainly hope you are not accusing my daughter of...
Based on the one I picked out, does that even blame her?
I'm sorry, Maman, he's right. Florette is innocent. I just wanted to show you.
Shh, girl. I will not have you guilted into taking the blame for that sticky-fingered girl.
She refuses to acknowledge even a fraction of what has really taken place. I shall not let this continue any longer.
Yeah, yeah.
That one, yeah, it would benefit to hear from her herself.
Perhaps it would benefit you to remember you are nothing more than a simple officer of the law.
Perhaps I should arrest you for fucking insulting the police.
Officer Poirot, a word.
Oh, God, no.
Madame Van den Bosch was forced to make her way to inform me, alone, I might add, of the goings-on at the house today.
Major, with all due respect, she was impeding the investigation.
This may be how some officers act in the city, but here we
Oh,
show
here we go, another
respect to our
pompous fucking
citizens.
rich fucker.
You are an officer of the law and should act as such.
Is this why he turns into a private investigator?
Insubordination like this will not
Probably.
be tolerated.
As the ranking officer,
God, that's
I have
terrifying.
conducted my investigation and...
Ranking officer? Ha! You are an auxiliary officer. You have little authority over anyone, let alone a major. You would be wise to remember who is close friends with your commanding officer. After what I have heard of your past in the city, I'm sure he would look upon today's events as another failure at the hands of Officer Poirot.
As absurd as this become, I must let my bows more tactfully. I can only hope the captain at the station will see things with some sense.
Oui, Major.
Now I suggest you do your duty and escort the maidservant to the station where she can be formally charged and a sufficient punishment handed out.
Right away.
What? But she's innocent.
Don't tell me you fucked this up.
We're flipping arresting a little girl.
I'm sorry, mademoiselle. This is not the outcome I expected.
Maman was right. We'll always pay the price for the upper class's actions.
We will do everything we can to clear your name.
What can you do now? Madame said I'm guilty of a crime and I'll be punished. That's that.
A crime that was never committed. Once the truth is explained, this wrong shall be set right.
Angeline did not intend for you to be arrested. Surely you know her better than that.
I should have known better than to expect anything else. Justice and fairness don't reach the likes of me.
This young lady has already faced so much mistreatment at the hands of Madame Van den Bosch. I shall not allow her punishment to continue.
What you saw today was not justice. In the eyes of the law, you are innocent and have been harshly treated and wrongly accused. No one will be going to jail.
But that doesn't help my employment, does it?
That I cannot save. But your freedom, I shall make sure of that.
I feel like an imposter dressed in police clothing. I was brought here today as a representative of the law, and any shed of authority I've had was just at the hands of the Major. I refuse to allow justice to waver and for it to become nothing more than a hand for those that wish to play it, as and when they choose. This is not the first time I've seen the law bent to fit one's purpose, but it will certainly be the last time I failed to stop it. Aww.
Poor Poirot.
I know, right?
He told them to do that. Ugh.
Was that all just the prologue? Okay, that was weird.
Detective Poirot, I trust this finds you well. It has been many years since our paths last crossed, and while I'm sure your recollection of the events may differ from mine, I hope that receiving this letter has not rekindled a sense of animosity toward myself or the Van der Bosch name. The impression you made is something that has stayed with me since that day. It compelled me to reconsider the spoilt young lady I would have inevitably become and helped shape me into the woman I wished to be. You made me see the childish and selfish girl in me that did not consider the consequences of her actions or how they may affect others. Although Maman may see the events of that day differently, I believe the compassion you showed for our mate Florette, as well as the drive to uncover the truth and accept no alternative, was a testament to your character and professionalism. Although I wish it were under different circumstances, your assistance is once again required, and I hope you will consider this as my formal request for your service. This forthcoming weekend was due to be one full of joy and happiness at the announcement of my engagement to Gideon Demir, whom I love dearly, bringing together two illustrious families, but it has been shadowed by deceit, extortion, and blackmail. The Van der Bosch name is being held to ransom by a mysterious party, and I am afraid I do not know who I can and cannot trust. We are holding a small gathering to celebrate our exciting news with what Maman calls the dignified elite, those that are well respected and held in high regard in both our close inner circle and society. Our private matters have always remained just that, so I fear one of those invited may be the person who is out to ruin our name, but for reasons I cannot fathom. I have enclosed a first-class rail ticket for you to join us for the announcement, and having contacted your superiors and the correct authorities to request your assistance, which they were more than happy to grant me, I shall expect your arrival with great anticipation. There shall be a carriage waiting for you at the station to bring you directly to Mnemosyne House. I thank you in advance in our time of crisis. Yours respectfully, Angeline van der Bosch.
I don't know.
Did she go to prison or jail or whatever you want to call it?
I can only assume so, because there's nothing I've said. Unless he managed to stop it.
No, I don't know, like...
But I don't want to Google it just yet. Because we may get told about it while we're here. But I think this is where I'm going to be stopping once we have control of Poirot. And this is chapter 1, so yeah, all that stuff I just did before was the prologue. So that was quite long. That was like, what, 3 hours?
Yeah.
Something like that? Well, let's see. Okay, just under 3 hours. So yeah, that was quite a lot of good. I'm sure people could probably have done that in a lot quicker, but that was very good. Right, I'm gonna read this first until we can actually like move around. I have found your word. My priority is to get out of this bit of code before I freeze completely. A new mind map. I must not get distracted by the celebrations. I was brought here to uncover the identity of Madame Monsieur's Angeline's blackmailer. You know exactly what I shall do. I'm gonna assume it's not her. Anyway, we're gonna save. Okay, maybe not. So if I just go to the main menus, that means it's saved. Okay, looks like it. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. So in that case, I shall end it here. So I want to thank again everyone for dropping by. I hope you all have been enjoying this. That prologue was certainly quite good, and I'm hoping the rest of the game is very similar to that, because we're in for a good time. It has indeed been fun. I am 100% enjoying this. And I am looking forward to playing this again on my next stream. I'm not sure, 100% sure when I'll stream next. Maybe Monday? Wait, no, what time? What day is it? It's Tuesday today. So probably Friday, maybe? Or maybe a bit earlier, who knows. We'll see how things go. I am working Thursday and Friday, but I am off Monday next week, so 3-day weekend, yay! And then back to normal, Tuesday onwards. So yeah, I hope to continue this again sometime this week, because I've been having a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, it's been great.
Get to so far there's not been no murder. Which is really weird to say, but then it's just a prologue, so we'll wait and see what's going to happen next. So yeah, I'm going to be ending it here, and I hope you all have been having a good time watching. I've certainly been enjoying this, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta, everyone. Ta-ta.
Bye.